Wide-scale destruction was seen at Gaza's Shifa Hospital in Gaza City following the withdrawal of Israeli forces from the site after a two-week operation. With access to Gaza's biggest hospital severely restricted, the Israeli and Palestinian versions differed sharply. A WHO clip showed what has become a wasteland of destroyed buildings, with a section of its courtyard turned into a mass makeshift grave. It was the second major Israeli incursion into Shifa Hospital after an earlier operation in November. Palestinians slammed the raid on a hospital treating severely wounded patients a war crime. A key Gaza official said Israeli forces had killed 400 in and around the hospital, including a woman doctor and her son, also a doctor, and put the facility out of action. On the other hand, the Israeli officials said special forces units conducted a targeted strike against a Hamas stronghold deliberately located among vulnerable civilians. Israeli military said the site had been turned into a major operating center by the Palestinian groups Hamas and Islamic Jihad. Spokesperson Daniel Hagari stated 200 militants and 2 Israeli servicemen had been killed during the operation and over 900 suspected militants detained. He added some 500 were identified as Hamas or Islamic Jihad, including senior commanders and officials. An Israeli government spokesperson praised the 2-week military operation inside Gaza's largest hospital complex as a victory over the Hamas group. Avi Haiman of Israel's National Public Diplomacy Directorate said the Israeli raid on Gaza Hospital set the gold standard for strategists. Displaced Palestinians who had sought refuge at the hospital and had been evacuated on several occasions gathered not knowing where they would go next. Over 32,000 Palestinians have been killed in Israel's military offensive in Gaza since October 7th. Gaza health officials say most of the fatalities are civilians, while Israel says at least a third are fighters.
I have nothing left. My house was bombed and everything has gone. I have nothing left. I sought shelter at schools, but they told me there was no space for me. Where do I go?
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.